Why is this song so good? I'm already. Ooh. Whoa! Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is doing well. Today we're going to be checking out openings of animes from spring 2025. We got a lot of animes to get through, so I'm not going to drag up any more of your time. Let's go into the first one. The first one is going to be the anime of the season, the beginning after the end. Listen, I already know this show is trash, but we focusing on the music, thankfully. We're not focusing on that animation. Based on the comic series. This is one of my favorite manhwas. I'm caught up with this. It's such a good story. Such a good story. Heavier rock, okay. I love how atmospheric those guitars feel. Why is this song so good? Yeah, playlist. That was such a good song. Why is it such a good song for such a trash anime adaptation? So, I'm glad to see that all the quality went into the opening song and not the anime. So, I guess if you got to pick one or the other, I mean, you could always read the manhwa, and I love the manhwa. The manhwa is, again, one of my favorite manhwa in the entire manhwa sphere, and I've read a lot of manhwa. A lot of people like to compare it to Mushoku Tensei. It's not Mushoku Tensei at all. The beginning part and how it started, yeah, it's similar to Mushoku Tensei, but after that, it's its own thing, really. And me personally, this is just my personal opinion. I'm not objective when I say this, but I like the story of this more than Mushoku Tensei. If I'm going off the story in the manhwa versus the story that I saw in the anime of Mushoku Tensei, I lean towards the beginning after the end, mainly because the main character isn't EDP. But apart from that, the mixing for the song is really good too. The bass and the drums, they feel full. They don't feel like they're just only in the high frequencies, which is something I notice in a number of J-rock songs I hear. But the sound here is very full for each instrument here, as well as the singing too. Yeah, the singing is great. So emo. It's so emo. I love it, bro. Speaking directly to my high school days, man. Because tonight will be the night. All right, let's go to opening 2. This is Boys. I mean, we're off to a great start already for spring 2025. The guitars. Yeah. Slow it down. Nice. Love the voices. Holy crap. Whoa! What? Wait a darn second. Hold on now. What is that? That starts every measure. It's like a hey. Is that like a chant or something? I can't really. Hold on. I think it is. Wow. Hey. That's definitely a fan chant. I need to see this live. Hey. Animation popping off too.
playlist. Yep. Oh my goodness, yes. I love how premium all these songs sound. They all got such high quality mixing.
Ooh, yeah, yeah, man. If I didn't have, if these weren't like $200 headphones, I would be freaking, freaking. I would be doing that. I'd be going crazy right now, bro. Anyways, yeah, that was a really good song. I love. I'm pretty sure that there are more than one singer here because there was two voices here that they sound very similar, but they had slightly different tones. Then again, knowing how talented Japanese musicians are, I would not be surprised if it's only one person singing here. But I'm like 70% sure it's a different person singing. Also, we got to talk about this animation. I tried watching it because I heard that the action and the fight scenes are really, really good. So I tried watching like, what was it? 8 episodes. 8 episodes. I stopped when Sakura fought that yellow jacket dude and he was getting his butt whooped. That's basically when I stopped. It's not because he was getting his butt whooped, because the story wasn't really gripping me. I understand that the fight scenes are really good, and don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed the animation, but the story wasn't really doing it for me. I was on the edge of my seat like, oh my god! Animation looks great. I'm sure the fights are going to be just as amazing, and the song's really good too. Definitely going to add that to my playlist. Let's go to the one that a lot of people have been asking me to do. This is Fire Force Season 3. Oh, this is Queen Bee. Weird time to pause. I'm sorry, but I just love how their voice just it's like a it's like a staff or like a lance just pierces your ears like that. Oh my, it's like borderline ASMR, bro. Very interesting. Oh my god, what's that stringed instrument that they're using? Wow. Okay, so there's definitely a lot of visual symbolism here. You could see that, when Shinra stepped on the ground, the spots where there were originally fire, it's green. So maybe he's using his powers to, I don't know, help heal nature. I mean, I don't know how much nature you can heal, given that almost all the fight scenes are fire. So I can imagine the environmental destruction here. Also, where's Shinra Banshman? Does he show up here? I'm just kidding. One thing I really like about Queen Bee, or whoever this artist goes by, there's two things I really like from them. One is their voice. I've already explained it. Something piercing in it, and even just the vibrato that the person sings, it just, I don't know, the sound waves in the throat when they reverberate into my ears, it just triggers some sort of muscle that makes me go, ooh, it gives you goosebumps. I don't know the science behind that. We're gonna need to do some peer-reviewed thesis papers on this, but yeah, it just hits you in the right feels. I don't know how to explain it, guys. The second thing I really like from this artist is how creative the drops are. This is the same case as their opening with Dororo. Really creative drop. I've never heard another Japanese artist do a drop just like that. It's very individualized the way they make those choruses, so that's really cool. It makes it very memorable to the people listening to their music. Is it necessarily my type of drop? No, but I really appreciate when someone steps out of the norm. It's not really my thing. I still can appreciate a lot of the techniques used here. One other thing I want to talk about is what was that stringed instrument? The dung 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 dung. It was playing all throughout, and I just I really loved its tone. I loved how it followed up on all of the melodies that were happening, specifically with them singing. I almost got canceled there. I love how it was following up on them singing it. I don't want to say call and response, but there was definitely some sort of musical interaction between the two. I love that, man. This is Apothecary Diaries. Ooh, y'all, we're eating good this season, bro. Holy crap. Who said this was a weak season? Who said that? They're wrong. They're very wrong. So this opening is Kusu Shiki by Miss Green Apple. Oh, one of my favorite bands from Japan. Got a little oriental feel to it too. Layer. Oh my god. It's not really layering, but it's the phrasing. I'm already. Ooh. They love doing that little melodic structure, and then they follow up with stripping back all of the instruments and then just having maybe one or two playing while he sings it again. That's the Miss Green Apple special, bro. And then they're gonna hit. Oh no, not yet. Okay, we're switching it up. They're going straight to the bridge. I love the Asian instruments they're using here. Please, we need this more. 3D? Go. They really like doing that melodic structure. They love doing that, bro. I'm not mad at it. Listen, if you find your little niche technique and you put that in all their music, not only will it make your music more memorable, but songwriting wise, it takes a load off your mind, so you don't have to come up with new ideas completely from scratch. You can, you have some habits you can fall back on with music. So yeah, just come up with your own signature piece in music, and it definitely elevate your music a whole lot more. So yeah, that's awesome. Another thing I gotta add to the playlist, this we're experiencing some beautiful music here, man. I don't know about the animes if they're gonna be good, but the music has been hitting. Okay, so this next opening is from the Yaiba remake. Apparently Yaiba is a very, very old manga, and I believe there was an anime for it a while ago, like 1990s. And I heard that this remake is made by which studio actually, so yeah, I was actually curious on maybe watching this on my own time. But yeah, this song is Blade by Blue Count. Okay, the animation popping off right now, bro. Better than Blue Lock. What? Okay, I definitely need to watch this anime. Okay. Don't tell me it's gonna look like this the whole time. Why does it look so good? Huh? Wow, really? I need to talk about that later. This is like Polaris 2.0. I love it. I need to watch this. I need to watch it right now. Right now. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. There's so much going on with this universe already, bro. Just there's already so much, bro. Okay, let's break it down. Let's break it down real quick. Okay, actually, I can't really break it down because this video player sucks. Anyways, the music is really good. Again, it feels very similar to Polaris, and that's a good thing because I love Polaris. It's one of my favorite My Hero Academia movies. There's a whole lot going on here. First off, I saw them in present day. I thought this was just gonna be maybe in like the Edo period. This is just gonna be like because I knew this was an old manga, so I was like, okay, this is gonna be like maybe traditional. That's gonna take place in the Edo period. No, I literally saw them in present day Japan. Some sort of time travel here. Like, are they gonna be traveling different timelines, or is this gonna be present day but fantasy version? And a lot of these enemies remind me of like Dragon Ball, bro. Like, not just in the cartoony aspect, but these art style right here, it reminds me of old school Dragon Ball so much, man. Oh man, modern quality but old school feel. That's basically what I'm trying to get at. And these powers look crazy. I'm gonna need to know the power system for this anime. But man, top tier animation, top tier art, top tier song, top tier artist. I love this. I definitely got to check out this anime later. The next one we have to do is Witch Watch, if my Wi-Fi works correctly. That gated piano is really good. Okay, we're getting a little playful with this song. Most of the other YOASOBI songs I've heard are very dark, but this one's more playful. Key change? Animation? Wait. What the hell was that? Hold on, that was some top tier animating right there. Yes. Oh my goodness. Huh? I might need to watch this too. Wait a darn second. All right, so there's two things I want to talk about this song. The one is, again, I like how playful it is. A lot of the YOASOBI music, even though it sounds very happy and bright, when you look at the lyrics, not so happy and bright. You know what I'm saying? And again, I need to look at the lyrics for this. Maybe there's going to be a lot of dark stuff being talked about here, but at least sound-wise is definitely some of their happiest music I've heard. One great thing that I really like about YOASOBI is their variations in rhythm and how they make their variations in rhythm very specific to them. You notice that the drums here don't really change a whole lot. There's maybe 1 to 2 beat patterns here, just 4 on the floor, boom, 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 and then I think there's some brief sections of halftime, but I would say 70%, maybe 85% has just been 4 on the floor. And I think that also plays into the mainstream appeal of YOASOBI because their music, at least percussion-wise with the drums, is a lot more simplified, a lot more easy to groove into as opposed to something like Tricot. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that's a bad thing at all. Their music is really good still, but I'm just saying it's more mass appealing in that way. But the way they diversify their percussion and the way they diversify their rhythm is with the keyboards and synths. You notice that, again, remember when I said gated keyboard? There was a lot of that here, and really it was like the second percussive lead, countering what was happening in the drums. So there's more than one way to vary up your percussion, and it's not just making a new drum pattern. There's other ways to do it as well. That's the great thing about music. You can find nearly an infinite amount of ways to change it up. Okay, just getting me in the feels, already starting off with the childhood memories. I don't know who this is. Yeah, the animation's popping off right now. FM bass? God! Robin! I think we found the One Piece, you guys. Trap breakdown? Okay. Oh, that's Bonnie. I just realized who that is. I was like, who is this? A new character? Yeah, that'd be kind of weird if they introduced a new character this late into the game, but no, that's Bonnie. Okay. I've heard that her backstory with Kuma is really sad, so yeah. She looks very different. There's Gear 5. There's Bonnie. There you go. Can a brother get a jawline like Kuma? I'm just kidding. Okay. Yo, that'd be crazy if Bonnie actually joined the Straw Hat Pirates. It's not gonna happen, but it's a pipe dream. It's a pipe dream. I like the animation here. Obviously, it's not to the extent of, 26, although 26 was legitimately like a magnum opus project. So I'm not really gonna be one of those people that always compares everything to that, because that's just not fair. So regardless of that, I think the animation is still really good here. The art is really nice, and it's clear that there's going to be a big focus on Bonnie and her whole story with Kuma. Again, I've heard that it's really sad, but we already knew that One Piece backstories aren't exactly the happiest. So that's basically on brand. Let's talk about this music real quick. I think I got the main gist of the goal of the music. I think the feel that this song was trying to go for is something hopeful, something inspirational, something really emotional too. I noticed that when the drop first came, it did similar drop to, I think, Tokyo Ghoul ending with her Mazarashi, or Same Blue, the opening for Blue Box, and also the opening Kaiju by Sakanaction for Orb, the Movements of the Earth. All of those drops, they initially started with just crash hits and kick drums for the percussion side, and I think what that's trying to do is supposed to build emotion, get you to start crying, and I think that it further accentuated that inspirational feel with, again, the Bonnie visuals. Like, I'm sure the second I hit this arc, I'm going to be crying like a little baby. But let's also talk about the use of orchestra here, just to further accentuate that emotional aspect of this opening as well. Okay, so you got here, see? So just from the structure of this music and just the way it was composed, I'm already getting a feel of what this arc is going to be about. Assuming the song was put here for a reason, and it's not just a song they just slapped on here and be like, all right, that's good. I don't think One Piece is doing that. There definitely was a reason for picking this type of song. So yeah, great song overall. Is it one of my favorite One Piece openings ever? Not really. I still much prefer Asu. I still prefer opening 25. But this opening is still really strong. So yeah, good job.
I always knew where I stood. I tried to be so good. Look at me now.
Bass already doing amazing. I've never seen this guy. Whoa, bro, the layering already with those keyboard arps. Oh my god! This is so Hiroyuki Sawano coded! Who is this guy? I'm not. He's giving cult leader, bro. Oh my god, I need the full version yesterday. Who is this guy? Bro. They're doing this on purpose. So let's check out this opening for Lazarus. This is Vortex by Kamasi Washington. This is going to be very nice. I love the orchestratic elements already. Okay. Ooh. Oh no! Orchestra soul fusion? Oh my god. The percussion is great. And the brass. You got the organ, the choir, the strings doing God's work. You got the dead drums. And the constant pitch dissonance too. And everyone is just falling. I love it. I love it. Those drums are going crazy with that ride cymbal. Oh my. Chops? Okay, bro. Yo, chill. It feels like we're still ramping up to something. Wait. I think this song is accurately titled Vortex because it really does feel like you're falling down a vortex. It feels like you're spiraling more and more into just musical madness in the best way possible. Okay, it just keeps ramping up and up. I was expecting a legitimate song here. No, it's just craziness. Okay, I'm not mad at it. It sounds great. And the writer of Cowboy Bebop as well. Oh yeah. That drummer's freaking working overtime with that one. Crazy. Usually with opening songs, even though it's only cut into a minute and a half, they still come off as songs for most of the animes out there. But this one right here is really just, it's just a soundtrack. It's just a soundtrack, and normally that would be a bad thing. But since the music is so good, they can get away with it. That just goes to show that you can do anything you want with music as long as you're good enough. Kamasi Washington is absolutely good enough for this, bro. The melodic dissonance all throughout, bro. It felt like something was always contrasting with another thing. It never felt like everything was on one page. It felt like there were all these separate contrasts, but those contrasts provided really nice musical interaction, and it didn't turn you off to the music. It actually enhanced your experience because it spiced it up so much more. Really cool. The last one we're going to be doing today is My Hero Academia Vigilantes opening. This is by Kochi no Kento. I have no idea who that is. Good. I love exploring new artists. That bass? FM bass? To the max? Okay. I love the comic feel. I realize this is me jumping the gun, and I realize that this is 100% recency bias. This might be one of my favorite My Hero Academia openings ever. All Might's gonna be here too? Ooh, and Midnight. Oh, okay, so we're seeing some old characters too. It's not just new characters. I like that. Also, this art looks stunning. okay. I need to catch up to My Hero Academia. I need to catch up. This show is going to be about illegals. We need to build a wall. So basically, how relevant is this to the current things of what's happening in My Hero Academia? And when does this manga take place in the story? Like, can I start watching this after season 5, season 6? I need you guys to help me because this show, animation wise, obviously, again, the opening is not going to be a 1-to-1 to the anime. So while the opening might look good, the anime might look trash. But I'm assuming it's going to be really good given the hype behind it. So how soon can I start watching this? My favorite thing about this song would have to be that bass. That FM bass, bro, is there's like a wetness to the bass. There's like a wetness. There's like a very crunchy texture to the bass too. It's not just that. There's some girth to it. You know what I'm saying? There's some it's hard to describe it, but you know what I'm talking about. You can hear it. Definitely one of my favorite openings from My Hero Academia. I love the comic style, man. Speaking of my childhood, man, back in Marvel DC, the good old comic days, they even use a very similar font as well. So similar font, similar paneling. Yeah, that's really cool. But yeah, again, let me know how soon I can watch this. Do I have to catch up to the entire thing? I don't know. Those are my reactions to a lot of the popular spring 2025 animes. And if there was an opening I missed, do not fret. I am absolutely going to be doing a second installment of this. So be sure to comment any animes that pop out to you below, and I will be sure to get to that the next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below your top 3 openings here. What were your top 3 openings here? What were your least favorite openings here? Comment down below. I will do that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had such a great time with this. I will see you guys in the next one.